Welcome. Whenever you're finding me is just right. At the level of energy, time doesn't exist, so you will find this message when it is needed, when you're aligned with it, when there's a message ready for you to receive, whatever. On that, if you want to be notified when I go live again, feel free to subscribe to the channel. And if you would like to contribute your own energy to this reading, to this message, you could make that energetic intention known. You could drop a comment below with like your question or whatever intention you have. You could state it out loud, whatever feels right for you. Just know that if you allow that energetic exchange, you're more likely to receive a message that is unique, that will fit your own personal life. On that, this is a collective energy tapping in, just to think of the collective energy like the average or the greatest sum. We add up everyone. Good morning, hello, thank you for being here. You could let us know where you're tuning in from. You could let us know how you're feeling in these energies. I love this group chat feature because community, right? It gives us the opportunity to share with others what we are experiencing, to maybe not feel so alone. I know many of us in our physical life are kind of isolated as far as physical people to connect with. That's kind of a theme. Know that your community now, we will begin to draw in our community. That isolation phase was important as well, so we could become who we are for the healing, whatever. But at a certain phase, then we come out again, right? We individuate from the tribe. I'm thinking root chakra to sacral. And then, we step into our personal power. We individuate once we're at the solar plexus level, come back into the heart, and then we come back together. So it's like the tribal power, then we individuate to come into our personal power, and then this individuated expression returns to the whole, integrated. Not denying that we have dark aspects, right? I like this. I heard this from Teal Swan just today, and she said to call them shadow aspects assumes or insinuates whatever, that we're unaware of them, but we have seen them, we have healed them, we have integrated them. We are aware that we all have darker aspects. We wouldn't know our light without our dark, and it takes both to equal a whole. But where was I going with this? Now we come back together with community, right? But this community chat feature, I enjoy the way we can connect, so we don't feel so alone. But what was I speaking on now before I said hello? See, that's why I have to kind of keep my eyes away from the chat box or I get distracted. But yes, if there is something you are wanting to know, that's what I was saying. So this, the average, the sum, right? The collective energy, it's like what comes through is what's going to resonate with most. And on that, everyone is going to hear a different message, right? Because we're experiencing something different in our life. We're perceiving it from a different lens. But if you would like to receive more messages that are going to relate more to your personal life, be more individualized for you, you could join our Patreon community, our private soul tribe. It's for membership subscribers only. It's a smaller community, and so therefore you're more likely to receive a message that's going to fit, that's going to make sense for your personal life. And just longer extended messages. Every time I come on here, there's always an extended message in Patreon. So link for that is in the pinned comments below or in the description box, or it will be after I post this. And if you would like some personal guidance, if you want to work with me one-on-one, either routinely or for like a one and done activation session, if you would like to start your wellness journey, if you would like access to the video series, I don't even know what to call it. I don't like to call it a course or work, right? Because we're choosing it. It's a conscious choice. But it's how to master yourself, right? There's meditation, there's mindset tips, there's a form that I created that you can check in with yourself in the morning and the evening, just kind of give yourself a focus for the day. And then at the end of the day, it's an end cap, a review, kind of to end the day with some wins and to go to bed feeling like, yeah, like you're on track, like you're a winner. Because the energy we go to bed with, we tend to wake up with. But yes, those are all some options. Let's just tap in. I did just record about a 20-minute message for Patreon, and that the theme of that was surrender, trusting ourselves, following our joy, just a deepening of trust. Trusting changes, right? Hello, good morning. These are tarot cards. I'll get to those as well. But yeah, let's just get a little message here and see if there's anything Spirit wants me to share with the YouTube collective. And yeah, then if you want to, if my energy resonates for you, if you want to see more of me, hear more from me, you can join the Patreon community. What can I tell the beautiful collective tuning in right now? Yeah. Nurture yourself first. I love that. And this came through in Patreon as well. Taking the time, pausing, being really intentional, right? Not just doing things because it's what we've always done, because we have changed. You are not the same person you were before we went into eclipse season and that eclipse energy. Just change is going to be the theme for this year, but in the coming years as well. Getting ourselves real comfortable with change, not clinging to identities or things in the physical, because all of that is changing. All of that is impermanent, right? Yeah. Being willing to go with the flow, accepting these changes, acceptance, just finding joy in every moment, even in something that feels a little prickly or uncomfortable. How can you find the lesson in it, the blessing in it, make that your job, right? What's my favorite part about this, or what would I rather see instead? And that taps you into your empowered energy, your creator role, versus feeling like a victim, because things can always be changed, shifted, and honestly, what's here in the physical, what we are seeing with our physical eyes is like chewed up gum. It's old. It's already manifested, right? Like the new stuff is in the energetic realm. Let's get a little tarot story on that. Yeah, judgment here, the spiritual awakening, this understanding. Now we know how this manifestation and this creation process works. We are in charge of our intentions, our energy, our emotions, our actions, our behavior, of course, but we don't control outcomes. We influence them. Because what plays out in the physical is a conglomeration of all of our individual creation energies combined, right? But you always have a choice in how you react and respond and who you be in every moment. So we have judgment, the world, endings and beginnings, both. This always precedes the Fool here. And the Star, wow. Okay, yeah. And 3 major arcana cards, and then we have 3 of Wands, opportunities, incoming opportunities. So yes, this understanding of who we are now. We're done with this cycle of learning through pain and suffering. Of course, it doesn't mean there will never be uncomfortable, painful moments. We grow the most through contrast, through change, through being forced out of our comfort zone. But what is new is this new understanding that suffering is a choice, right? How we view the pain, if we stay stuck in that victim story, or if we come out as a victor, step into our empowered role, right? Like, how can I change this? How can I see this differently? How can I tell a different story? How can I find the joy here? Yeah, how can I shift my mindset? How can I change the energy, right? Alchemy, like, energy can't be destroyed, but it can be transferred, transformed, or transmuted, and so you get to choose. We can use the most painful situations, emotions, experiences, and use them, turn that lead to gold. If you find yourself hyper focused on someone else, an individual outside of you, what someone should do differently, maybe you're just having a hard time with divine timing and you think something should have played out already. Use that angst, use that anxiety, and pour it into your creations. I'm gonna go live here on TikTok when I'm done here. I've been doing this in the past few weeks, and so if this interests you, you could join us there. I've been doing $5 mini readings, tarot readings, and just have people Venmo me, and I've been doing readings on the live there. But yeah, the messages that have been coming through strongly is don't focus on another individual, because a lot of people on TikTok are asking, what so-and-so is doing, or is he thinking of me, or is he going to come back, or yada, 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 and so on. And all of those, and I can speak on this because that has been me in the past, all of those questions are pointing to the fact that you feel angst, you feel uncomfortable, you feel unsatisfied, not fulfilled, not whole. You're lacking something. You're coming from a place of lack. And 2 things. When we come from a place of lack, the only thing that can ever be mirrored back to us is more lack, more wounding, but also it's always an indication like, oh, I'm looking for something externally, direct that energy back towards you. And don't beat yourself up. Like, we're led to believe that our security, our safety, our savior is something, someone in the external. We haven't been shown, told how powerful we are, and that it's an inside out job. But this is what we are learning, and this is how we are shifting things, and how the old systems are crumbling is as we take our power back. Yeah. Let this be your sign. If you were looking for a sign, allow this to be it. And feel, don't think. Yeah, this is a job for the heart and not the mind. Be willing to release those old patterns. This came through in Patreon, like this death and rebirth cycle on repeat, right? As we elevate, dark night of the soul, whatever you want to call it. Once you go along this journey, you recognize, oh, the dark night of the soul doesn't just happen once. Shoot, now I forgot why I was saying this though. Oh, being willing to die to ourself in this lifetime without having to go through the death process. This is what we are being granted, allowed in this lifetime, is to shift. We are literally changing our form from dense 3D carbon-based bodies to crystalline, to our Christ consciousness, all of that. This is happening in this experience. None of us have ever experienced this before. So know that if things are shifting quickly for you, you're right on track. I forgot where I was going with that. Oh, with the death and rebirth process, right? Like in between the death and the rebirth, there's, oh, maybe not. I'm back. Okay. That's happened to me before, and I lost it altogether. So we're just going to keep going. But maybe there will be one more message for us here. And allow people to, if people are throwing shade or calling you names or saying whatever about you, that's just an indication of just how wounded they are, how low they must feel if they need to talk shit about another in order to bring themselves up. So just remind yourself not to take advice, wisdom from the peanut gallery. There are many who don't have this understanding yet because they don't have this awareness, this level of consciousness. Allow that to be okay. It's not your job to teach them. Yeah. Bathe in pure love. Stay open to unicorn magic. Expand your casual chakra above your head here. Enter the unicorn kingdom and enter the magic. Live in the now. Seize the moment. So trust that and know that as you elevate, just as many people as you inspire, you will also trigger that many people, right? Because you will be a big old mirror for aspects of themselves they are unwilling to look at, things they are unwilling to heal, and know that that is your medicine as well. It's all divine. It's all perfect. It's all on time. Let's get a starseed message here. And then maybe I'll pull a chakra card for us. And I'm going to hop off here before it cuts out on us again. But yeah, if you're wanting a personal reading, I just saw 1313 too with the mirroring. You could join us on TikTok. Like I said, I've been trying to routinely do those $5 readings on TikTok. Just works better on there. You can pay me via Venmo. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. Yeah, go deeper. This came through in Patreon. Living from our truth and being willing to face those adversities, right? Being shown the ways we avoid ourselves, numb out, distract, whatever, maybe focus on another so we don't have to look at ourselves, and being willing to look at those things, being grateful. Oh, it's like, oh, I have the awareness, the understanding. I've healed enough to be able to see these things and not crumble, so congratulate yourself. It's a sign of your progress, your growth. You're part of a team of souls. Call in support. Yeah, you're not alone. You never have to do this alone. But free will, right? So we have to ask for that assistance from our angels, ancestors, guides. If you wanted to be an eager beaver and do a guided meditation, I always get my 10-minute guided meditations on YouTube. You could do, a grounding meditation here. Yeah, with all of these changes, it's important for us to extra grounding spiritual practices root in to ourselves so we can feel safe and secure from within in our safe and space, right? Because again, we make different choices when we feel fulfilled versus from when we're coming from lack or feeling the need to cling to something in the external. We're going to reach for things that aren't soul serving and soul respectful. So with that, Sending y'all so much love, wishing you a beautiful week. And until next time, if you're needing something, please reach out. Thanks for being here.